Hey fellas, today got a Dewalt wrench, and nice wrench. It's a DCF 899 I think, and the problem is it's sometimes weak, sometimes not working, sometimes good, sometimes not. So we will check the contacts of this tool, and customer sent the battery looks awful. So let's check what we will find in the tool. Okay. Let's open it, and first thing what we want to see when the tool is losing power, we want to check the wires. Well, this one's a little bit damaged, this one looks good, and basically everything here looks good. And what can we check? We can check how it turns around. This one of course turns easy, the armature turns easy. So what can we suspect is the switch. Let's try to maybe take it out or just lift it. Okay, maybe we will take it out. Okay, need to clean it a little bit. A lot of Makita chargers are telling that they are charged. The battery. Okay, and as we all know, we have the main problem for the switches of the Dewalt. It's the terminals here, so I will try to get to the switch now. The wires a little bit, and of course we can see a lot of dust here. Okay. Okay, what I have now, I have opened the switch, and now we have the switch here, and normally these ones are dirty, and that's why your tool cannot work good. It works intermittent or something. Okay, let's check. Do we have some dirt here? It's, of course, it was the terminal grease, and this one was a little bit dirty. Okay, now let's try to get everything back nicely. I want to put this sealings in place. Okay, seems that they are in place. Inserting the spring, checking if the switch are moving. If it's moving, now I can close it fastly as I can. Okay, close the switch, and got the LED wire cable here. Okay, got it here. We'll try to push some electric contact cleaner here on the switch. Just bring it like that, and this is just for cleaning the switch itself from the dust a little bit. Okay, it is like it is, and it will not be any better. Okay, now I want to connect it to the battery. I'll try to hold it like that. Let's turn some more speed here. I'm just trying to push the button on the top, on the middle, on the bottom. Okay, it seems that it's working pretty good, so I need to assemble it and probably go outside to test on my car. Okay, just thought that this one is not moving easily. It's moving easily, it's good. Okay, got this bad boy out, and now we needed to find out where it was. And okay, maybe you know where this one was. Oh, sorry, not seen that, not zooming out the camera. That small pin, I really seen it before. Okay, I believe that small pin was here. And let's try to assemble this bad boy. Okay, the motor, the housing, the switch with all the other. Okay, this one will be here. Yep. Okay. This will be inserted on the terminal. Sorry, switch. So this one we have here. That fits perfectly. Okay, now we need to get the wires. In place, and okay, what I can say, we believe that everything is good here. Let's put the sticker here. I will try to close the housing. Okay. Okay, now mounting this one. So we have some trick here or not? Probably not. Oh yeah, like that. Okay. Got that small pin out again. Okay, love it. Now let's insert the pin. Okay, can we close it now? Probably yes. Okay, why cannot put you in? Okay. The red and the black wires for the LED. Yeah, maybe now everything is good. And what I have not done, I have not put the motor wires underneath the switch hook. Of course, don't think that it's really needed, but okay, let's try to close it like that and we will check. Okay. And the housing is getting closed, and you'll see for this hammer casing. Okay, let's try to close it. Okay, finally we have assembled it, and now we can try it, put it on. The lowest speed, the fastest speed, and of course now I need to go to check it on my car.